So you need a new roof and you're thinking about going with traditional asphalt shingles. But have you considered steel shingles? Here's a traditional asphalt shingle. This is a high-end storm shingle. The base is fiberglass, so it's going to be pretty flexible. The nice thing about these is that they are the least expensive to install compared to steel shingles. They carry a class 4 impact rating, so they'll hold up pretty well to hail. They'll also hold up fairly well to high winds. I think this particular shingle has a 130 mile-an-hour wind warranty. It's got a fiberglass base, which is why it's flexible. There's that. But here's steel shingle. Back side of it is steel. You can see that it is not flexible. Like the fiberglass shingles, there's granules here on top. They are adhered with asphalt, except they are adhered to a metal base. Now the nice thing about these is that although they are also class 4 impact rated, they are going to be much more durable against hail and strong winds. This particular asphalt shingle should last around 20 to 25 years if it's professionally installed and regularly maintained. Most asphalt shingles will last between 15 and 25, maybe 30 years at the most. Steel shingles, on the other hand, are going to last 70 years or more, so it's at least 3 times as long as traditional asphalt shingles. As a result, steel shingles often cost less in the long run. Something else to know about asphalt shingles is when we install them, we use nails to secure them down. We're going to put in about 4 nails into each shingle. And because asphalt shingles only last 15 to 25 years, well, every 15 to 25 years, we're taking nails out, putting new nails back in. That's a lot of wear and tear, and that's a lot of holes going into your plywood roof deck. Versus with steel shingles, we're going to use screws to put this in. For one, screws have much better holding power over nails. That's really going to come into effect in really high winds. Screws are going to be able to hold down a shingle much better than nails are. Because steel shingles last longer, we're replacing them much less frequently in your roof deck. So that means your roof deck is going to last a lot longer. Something else worth noting is the inconvenience that you as the homeowner has to go through every time we install a new roof for you. Every time we come over to install a new roof, every 15 to 25 years, you have to get your cars out of the garage because we're going to be up on your roof banging and hammering away. That's going to cause a lot of dust and debris to fall down from your attic or from your roof onto your furniture, onto your whatever you have in your garage. You also have to get your cars out of the driveway so we can roll up our dumpster into your driveway. If you have any pets, they're going to be terrified because, again, we're making a good racket on top of your roof. It's at least a day or two of being inconvenienced and dusty and dirty and noisy. So with traditional asphalt shingles, you have to go through that process every, like I said, 15 to 25 years. But with steel shingles, you're only going through that maybe once. That's kind of worth something, right? Another thing about the difference between traditional asphalt shingles versus steel shingles is asphalt shingles are not recyclable in our area. Steel shingles, however, are. In fact, we've identified several metal recycling facilities all around Colorado. So when we take off an old, worn-out asphalt shingle roof, it has to go to the landfill. Versus a steel shingle roof, we take them to the nearest metal recycling facility. So that's less waste going in the landfill in our backyards. So if you're thinking about a new asphalt shingle roof, reconsider and think about a steel shingle roof. For more information, visit bobbehrensroofing.com.